In sunny conditions, it was welcome back to Ryan Sidebottom after injury, and hello to 18-year-old spinner Carl Carver, who was making his championship first-class debut. Yorkshire in the field after Warwickshire won the toss and decided to bat. Sidebottom and Brooks shared the new ball in the fourth over. Brooks was blasted to the offside boundary by Porterfield. He got his second four off Sidebottom next over, and Chopra was also starting to score, and he struck 3 runs for the offside of Jack Brooks. The inclusion of Patterson as first change reaped reward though, as Porterfield edged to slip and Finch took a good catch. Porterfield out for 13, Warwickshire at this stage 20 for 1. Chopra then produced his shot of the morning, a fine cover drive for 4 off Ryan Sidebottom. The same player had some good fortune as a thick edge and a Brooks delivery flashed over the top of the slips for 4. The score moved on steadily and Chopra was starting to find some form with a series of boundaries. Enter debutant Carl Carver, who bowled an excellent first over. At 64 for 1, a breakthrough. Pyra caught the edge of Chopra's bat and Bairstow took the catch. Chopra out for 29. Warwickshire were now having some anxious moments as Pyra produced a superb delivery to bowl Troughton for 2, 65 for the loss of 3 wickets at this stage, and Yorkshire in ascendancy. The visitors continued to insert pressure on batsmen Hayne and Ambrose, and at lunch Warwickshire was 71 for the loss of 3 wickets and 32 overs, Hayne 3, Ambrose 2, and excellent bowling by Pyra, by the way, 2 for 12 at this stage from 7 overs. The first delivery of the afternoon saw the 10th 4 of the Warwickshire innings as Ambrose put a half volley away from Patterson. Hayne also found the short boundary, his first, through point and again off Stevie Patterson. Jack Brooks then struck 2 wickets in 2 balls. Batsmen's out, Hayne and Wotes, 2 catches from Aaron Finch in the slips, and Warwickshire 89 for 5 and in trouble. 2 belting catches as well from the Australian. The Bears now in a pickle as their 6th wicket went down, a Lee's catch and another wicket for the impressive bowling of Patterson. 3 wickets at this stage for the addition of 1 run. Barker was at the crease and he cut Brooks to the boundary. He then placed a 4 through mid-wicket from the same bowler. This was an unusually wayward over from Brooks, who's been very impressive this season. Warwickshire's collapse continued as Ambrose went for 29, caught by Lees in the slips of Pyra, who claimed his 3rd wicket at 124 for 7. Then Barker and Patel started a mini recovery, finding the odd boundary here and there. Barker came down the pitch and struck spinner Carver for 4 to ensure a partnership was the biggest for Warwickshire so far in the match. But then Barker perished, a reckless shot. He tried the same running down the pitch and was caught by Finch at slip to give Carver his maiden wicket. The young spinner had bowled really well. Barker out for 36, Warwickshire 171 for 8. Brooks was the next bowler to cash in, clean bowling right for 6, 180 for 9. Patel then struck 6 over extra cover off Carver as Warwickshire tried to push towards 200, and of course that means a bonus point. Patel achieved that with a big straight 6 off Carl Carver, and Jeetan Patel then went to his half-century with a 4 off the same bowler. 2 sixes at this stage in his knock and a very valuable contribution. Rankin then turned Patterson down to fine leg for 4 as the last pair proved to be a headache for the Tykes. Patel blasted another 6 as frustration grew for Yorkshire, but the final wicket partnership ended when Rankin was LBW to Sidebottom for 11. Patel a good 63 not out, 48 the partnership for the last wicket. Warwickshire at tea, 228 all out. Good bowling performance by Yorkshire. Pyra 3 for 37 and Brooks 3 for 63. First ball of the final session was driven by Live for 3 runs as we had 24 overs left in the day. The openers started confidently and some fine shots followed, but then a wicket. Patel took a smart catch at 3rd slip off Wotes to remove Live for 11. Yorkshire 32 for 1. Alex Lees found the short boundary off Wotes as he welcomed his new partner. Jack Leaning, of course, has been in great form. But it was not Leaning's day, caught in the slips by Chopra off Wokes for 6, Yorkshire 37 for 2. Skipper Andrew Gale joined Alex Lees and he found the boundary as he guided Wokes down to third man. He also hit Clark for 4 through the offside to the long boundary, a fine shot. Yorkshire was scoring at a reasonable rate, but some moments of anxiety as well. Andrew Gale edged a delivery from right through third slip. It escaped the field and went for 4. Yorkshire closed on 82 for 2 from 24 overs, a gritty effort by Gale, who's 31, Lees 40. A decent day for Yorkshire, they're in deficit by 146.